It's been a back-and-forth series so far, and a capacity crowd is on hand to see if their guys can fight to live another day. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Harrelson and Steve Lyons. And Steve, this is still anyone's series as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be so sorry to see this series end. I mean, it's been a classic struggle. Offense one night, pitching the next night. We knew coming in that these now tied at 2-2. Well, it's all going to come down to Game 5 to decide the winner. And I think that's exactly what we hoped for all along.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Chicago Cubs.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here are Terry Collins' New York Mets. Steve, what's the focus for this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Well, you're going to get a heavy dose of those sinking fastballs, so you've got to look for the ball to get up in the zone. If you swing at anything down, you're going to be rolling over pitches, and it's hard to get a rally started if you're hitting into double plays all day.
Jake Arrieta gets the call in Game 5 in front of the hometown faithful. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA under 4. For a starting pitcher, that is very dependable. They're just looking for a consistent start here in this one.
First pitch forthcoming as Jose Reyes is set to go.
Leading off for the Mets, third baseman number 7, Jose Reyes.
And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1.
7:07.
Grounded back up the middle. And that is going to get on through, so Reyes is aboard on a leadoff hit.
Yeah, a nice job there as this one gets right up the middle to start the ball game. Always nice to put a guy in the stretch right from the very start.
As Drupal Cabrera will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Reyes the runner at first with nobody out. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, it looks like these guys mean business. Back-to-back singles here to start the ball game. They want to put as much pressure on this guy as they can early on.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
They've got an opening here, so this is where you can really jump on a guy out there before he's settled in.
Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Yeah, and sometimes all it takes is just one good sequence to get your groove going out there on the mound. He's still in a little bit of a jam out there, but hopefully for him, the strikeout will help loosen him up a bit.
Curtis Granderson will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Yeah, and he's been able to turn this inning around after back-to-back hits got this thing started. He's responded with 2 strikeouts, and here's the last one. Just a good job of bouncing back and not pitching tight out there.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep quick pitches right there.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Where are you going here?
I'm throwing that same pitch again. Make him prove that his plate discipline is such that he can lay off it twice in a row.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And another foul ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 2 left for the Mets, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Yeah, you know, you have to be careful with Daddy Long Legs himself, Dexter Fowler. He's a catalyst for this offense when his bat is hot. Just needs to keep having good at-bats.
The windup and the 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the ivy. Striding into the box, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
The 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And this turned out to be a question of who'd blink first. I mean, these are 2 elite players in this game, neither of whom will back down from anybody. That was a heck of a battle there. The good news is there'll be others to come.
Here's Addison Russell. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. So with 2 gone now, here's a look at our playoff brackets. And the winner here will earn a date with the Washington Nationals to decide this year's National League crown. Ben Zobrist will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just 1 hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the Lucas Duda will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
Well, it seems like in just about every series, you get that one guy who really steps up, and he's been that guy so far.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
Batting 7.
Digging in, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8.
Kelly Johnson into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Throw to first will get him easily on the side. Javier Baez strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Javier Baez.
A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
No strike.
Swung on, missed, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Jason Hayward gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk from the stretch. And a double play ball perhaps for Johnson to Cabrera for 1 on to first, and a big ground ball there as they turn the double play on Hayward. Jake Arrieta settles into the box for his first chance. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Jacob deGrom set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Jose Reyes will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Fowler moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Asdrubal Cabrera will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Zobrist. And the inning is over. Number 40 will get his first cuts here.
Leading out for the Cubs, catcher, number 40.
And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Dexter Fowler will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. Into the windup and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Johnson is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter.
Settling in now, Chris Bryant. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Anthony Rizzo will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Way outside. 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. Bruce is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Yoenis Cespedes is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Arrieta into the windup. 1-1 on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward waits on it. 1 away.
Now batting.
Into the box, Curtis Granderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Still 2-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Full count now. 3-2.
Not only do you not want to lose this guy, but you got more trouble right there in the on-deck circle.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
This is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Jay Bruce is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit hard up the middle. Gloved by Russell. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Addison Russell is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
Hit hard to short. Cabrera's up with it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Up next for the Cubs, left fielder.
Digging in, Ben Zobrist. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Granderson going back at the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
Second baseman, number 9, Javier Baez.
Yeah, he got a pretty good pitch to hit there. He puts a real charge into this thing. You see it rattle around the plant life out there, and he pulls into second with 2 bases.
Here's Javier Baez as he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
The right fielder, number 22,
Jason Hayward steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Bruce has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Jake Arrieta is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And the runner back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We played 4 full. It's the Cubs 1 and the Mets nothing. Lucas Duda will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
In the air, out to right. Hayward has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in now is the second baseman, Kelly Johnson. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. It remains 1-0. Number 40 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there. That's by him for strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
You're going to see the location of this pitch on Show Track. It's actually in a great spot, a couple inches off that inside corner. Normally, you'd think all a guy could do is chop that and foul it, but he gets those hands through very quickly, and he just yanks it.
Far on a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And a double play ball perhaps for Johnson. To Cabrera for 1. On to Duda, a double play. Ready now, Chris Bryant. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Calling for it is Reyes. And that will retire the side. Cubs are down quietly, but they're up 1-0. Jacob deGrom will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had him off balance all game.
Bryant is under it to put it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out to kick off the 6th. 1 away now for the Mets in the 6th, and the lineup turns over now for Jose Reyes. Hit out towards second. There's Baez, and the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Asdrubal Cabrera will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Arrieta's got his target. Here's the 1-2. Bounce towards the second baseman. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Anthony Rizzo will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
Anthony Rizzo.
Tap fouled at home plate. Very weakly on the ground. And reined in 1 away.
Now batting.
Addison Russell will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Zobrist. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Second baseman, number 9.
Javier Baez steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around.
Yeah, and so far, that's been the only real offense in this game. Good pitching we're seeing so far.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw will go to Johnson at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Welcome to confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Yoenis Cespedes will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
A quick out number 1.
Center fielder, number 3.
Curtis Granderson will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Arrieta gets the sign, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Jay Bruce will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
2 out, nobody on. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Mets. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Jason Hayward steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he takes this one high, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
Another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's throwing a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward has gone on strikes, and there's 1 away.
Jake Arrieta.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Flipped out the other way toward short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter.
Number 40 will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
And that will conclude matters here. Lucas Duda comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Arrieta's ready. 0-2 pitch on its way. That's smoked, but right into the shift. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. James Loney will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for his strike 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Well, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike three.
No one out with a runner at second. Lifted the other way to left center. Zobrist is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number one. Wilmer Flores will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 4.
This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. One out and a runner on second base. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Juan Lagares will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 12. Juan Lagares.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not. Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And he is out at the plate. They are denied a chance at tying the ball game here as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More coming up from Game 5 after this. James Loney will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Alejandro De Aza will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Jerry Blevins is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Number 4. Wilmer.
The short hit hard. Cabrera's there.
Number 16.
1 away.
De Aza.
Chris Bryant steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left, his 3rd home run of this series, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
This is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Look out, 2-0 now. That one's in there on the black, 2-1.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they dropped the hammer on him.
Grounded to short. Cabrera scoops it up. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Addison Russell will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Back here in Chicago with a great view of downtown as we're set here to start the 9th inning from Wrigley Field. Jose Reyes will come forward now, trying to stave off elimination as he'll get the first crack at things here in their half of the 9th.
It's so hard to believe that everything they've worked for all season long comes down now to these final 3 outs.
Russell has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. As Dribble Cabrera will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Zobrist over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Swing, and he pops him up. This should do it. And the Cubs are one step closer. They're going to the National League Championship Series.
Well, that's a pretty good celebration going on down there on the field, but they know that they have a lot of work left to do, and they'll start thinking about it all over again here in a couple of days when they play in the NLCS.
And, guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the NL Division Series on MLB The Show.
Here now is the final lights